Hey, friends. Lil Frodo pulled out some more interesting early Jip and Kean emails over on Reddit, so let's take a look. First off, my usual disclaimer these emails were obtained through the Freedom of Information Act and the Missouri Sunshine Law. All prisoner communications are subject to Freedom of Information Act request. Lil Frodo says in the description that these emails are between 2018 and 2019. Sebastian appears to be someone that Jip might have actually known before the murder because we see a Sebastian with the name spelled the same way connected to her and Dee Dee's Wi Fi in the crime scene pics. And Lil Frodo notes that it seems like Ken gets extremely jealous anytime Sebastian is brought up. Therefore, Gypsy being Gypsy, she continues bringing him up a lot. She's just as bad as Ryan. They both think jealousy is love, toxic jealousy. Ugh. Okay, these emails here on the screen are all outbound from Gypsy. She says, "Where is my Star Wars boxer pick and videogram? Smile. XOXOXOX." Outbound from Gypsy. "I'm listening to my playlist, thinking of you, and wanting nothing more than to be held in your arms. 6 days and counting to our weekend of love. Smile. I'm so in love with you. Heart." So I was seeing that if you try and come to visit every 3 months or so, it's January, April, July. So if you're going to be here in July anyway, might as well. Winky, winky. Smile. Hey, can't blame a girl for trying. LOL. Miss you. Love you, my sexy soulie. That's interesting whenever she mentions July because I believe that's when they were planning to have their prison wedding. And like I've said before, it sounds like from what we're reading, Gypsy just keeps suggesting to Kian over and over and over in a LOL, JK, haha, Ryan style kind of way that they get married. And eventually Kian just kind of gives in. It doesn't appear that he ever actually proposed to her. Okay, outbound from Gypsy. "You have turned me into a total romantic sap. I actually bought the song My Heart Will Go On from the Titanic soundtrack. Smile. Love you. XOXOXOXO. P.S. I want you to sing for me again. Smile." I checked little Frodo's notes since I can't see the inbound and outbound on these screenshots, and little Frodo says this is outbound from Gypsy, so I guess that indicates to us that Kian sings. What do y'all think, friends? Can you imagine Kian? Kian up there singing My Heart Will Go On. Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime. Yeah, I just don't see Kian doing the Celine Dion friend. How about y'all?
Hello, Jack.
Then we got an outbound from Gypsy. She's mad again. It looks like Ken might be holding her to account for a little cheating. Gypsy just cannot help herself with that. Everyone is her brand new soulmate and she's so in love, but then she's got to talk to some other dude and they catch her and all of a sudden it's I am a victim who just wants to have friends or something to that effect. Okay, outbound from Gypsy. "Thanks for blowing me off on date night, ass butt. I don't know what I said to make you act that way. I thought we was having a good talk. Is it because I responded to that guy? Like, are you fucking kidding me? It's not like I'm gonna write him on the regular, or is it when watching Blank's interview that you got pissed? If so, don't take it out on me when all I wanted was have a nice night with you. Guess I'm going to bed feeling unimportant." Oh my god, y'all. She's so transparent. "I guess I'm going to bed feeling unimportant." Good lord. Then we have another outbound from Gypsy. She says, "Love you too, babe. Smile. I'm relieved that you understand my concerns and freakouts. Maybe that could be a topic we address on the visit, setting boundaries and limits for what we expect from each other when it comes to socializing with other men, women, so that neither one of us gets jealous, territorial, or hurt. I never want you to feel as if I'm being disloyal to this relationship, nor do you want me to feel disrespected or insecure. Therefore, coming to a set understanding about this would help us avoid misunderstandings in the future. Both of us wants the other to have friends and have a good social life where we can have that with proper boundaries in place to ensure the well-being of keeping a happy, loving, faithful, monogamous relationship between you and I. I ain't wearing this little symbolic ring just to be fashionable. LOL. Smile. Okay, once again, Gypsy says, "I ain't wearing this little symbolic ring just to be fashionable. LOL. Smile." Apparently, we see from that she's not able to call it an engagement ring to Kian without upsetting him. So she's calling it a little symbolic ring, just like how in one of the previous emails around the same time period, she referred to him as my emotionally engaged partner. It really seems to me that Ken never asked anything. Gypsy just kept pushing him until he kind of agreed. What do y'all think, friends? Also, her paragraphs on setting proper boundaries in relationships and stuff sounds to me like she went to the library, got a book on healthy relationships, and she's rewording some stuff to sound like her thoughts to Ken. 'Cause she didn't have access to Chat GBT yet. Okay, then we got a big, long one outbound from Gypsy. My one blank. I really miss you really bad right now. I have a lot on my mind because I realize my decision not to support or aid in Blank and Francesca's series lands me in a position to be at opposing opinions and odds with them, and it might affect more than a business standpoint. I feel like it will fall into a personal matter. I truly have nothing against blank blank or anyone else working on this project. This is purely something I must stand my ground on. Okay, you can call her. If you want, you can even say that if it comes to needing my signature or permission that I cannot give them my approval, it simply goes against our wishes. With all that being said, I just really am taking a step back, looking at my life and future, taking in all the information and thinking about things in a big picture. And the thoughts that my heart and mind settle on is that, babe, I'm blessed to have you in my life as a partner. And I really feel that making our life together and strengthening our bond is above everything else. The world, friends, family, and fears aside, I just want you. I want to know that I'm coming home to someone that loves me for all I am and all I could be. I want to do all the simple things like walk hand in hand with you through the city, go to the movie theater, and not watch the movie because I'm too busy making out with you. LOL, I want us to have all those special moments that life could offer as we share our lives together. My home and my happiness is with you as you show me the love that I deserve and desire. It does not escape my mind that we will have moments that we have disagreements. It is totally normal as long as we have that desire to make up and can move forward as if not a beat was missed. And each phone call ends with the sweet sound of kisses on both ends of the phone. Smile. XOXOXO. Ever since the day you took a chance on a little brown-eyed brunette and I let this tall, handsome, perfectly adorable sweetie into my heart, I have never had a moment I have never for a moment regretting putting all of my time, tears, both happy and sad, and all of my love into only one man and couldn't be more proud to call you mine. I am flawed and have a lot of scars on my heart from it being broken by those who claim to have loved me. Therefore, I don't trust easy, nor do I let myself be exposed as vulnerable. But all that changed just for you, and you have become the biggest positive influence in my life, giving me hope, love, and strength. And if I lost you, I would lose a part of myself that became yours before we even said two words to each other. I want and need you in my life forever. I want to give you the same happiness that you have given me. I want to be the woman that you are listening to country songs, that when you are listening to country love songs, you think of me as I do the same for you. The woman that puts a 12 pack in the fridge and lays out your Cowboys jersey so it's ready for game night and distracts you when I walk by in just panties and one of your shirts. The woman that rests on your chest laying beside you in bed. If you ask me 10, 100, or 1,000,000 times to be your woman, the answer will always be without a doubt yes. Smile. I love you so much. XOXOXOX. Forever, yes. Your soully. And we have outbound from Gypsy again. My soulmate, as I write this email, I am very calm and relaxed, lying in bed with this comfortable feeling of just reassurance and security with our bond. I feel as the days that separate us get fewer, I feel more at ease and have a new revived emotion of just contentment. My true happiness is when I am either talking or spending time with you. I always start to get crazy after so long of not seeing you, then relief comes when I know only one day is between us and your touch isn't just a desire but a reality. Heart, smile. I am beyond happy with how far we have come and have only the best hopes and dreams for our future. I love you, hubby. XOXOX. Outbound from Gypsy. Honey, I saw that you sent me a deposit. I'm kind of speechless. You must really fucking love me for me to go psycho on you and then you call back all sorry, wanting to make up, and still love me enough to take care of me. Aw, you're so good to me. Heart, I want to kiss you so bad right now. I want things to stay smooth for a while, baby. And what I mean is, I don't want to have any unnecessary drama in our relationship. If something happens that bothers you or me, then both of us need to be mature enough to talk it out without causing a blowout between us. I just love you too much for drama to bring us down. My love, I'm sorry again for being that way. I need to feel your touch. 8 more days. Smile. Right now, I'm laying in bed. It's midnight. I wish I had called you earlier so we could talk, but it's okay. I look forward to date night soon, a proper date night. Smile. And I'm not upset about you playing poker because it's been a hot minute since you've been to the casino. So occasionally it's fine, honey. I think I'm starting I think I really am starting to sound like a wife. LOL. So, I have a legal call tomorrow. I'm really clueless as to why. Like, my case is done and over, and so is Blank's side, unless his attorney needs to tell me something. But I did my part. I'm done. So, I don't know who is calling me and why. I don't want to get my hopes up thinking it could be an answer to my clemency pardon request that I mailed out 17 months ago, which in the information about it said it takes 18 to 24 months to hear back. I would love for it to be that, to hear, Miss Blanchard, this is the governor's office and we are approving your pardon application. Pack your things, you're going home. Can you call you, tell you to come pick me up as soon as they release me? I wouldn't even tell anyone, not even blink. Just go straight back to Seattle with you and would probably have sex like 10 times before we got back home. Sigh, in a perfect world, right? I wonder if it has to do with Blank sending a cease and desist order to the producers of the act, but surely they would contact her, not me. I don't know. I get nervous when it comes to legal stuff. Well, no matter what it is, by the time you read this, I'll have already talked to you about it. LOL. I'm going to bed now. Good night, my love. XOXOXO. I love you. I wonder who she had sent a cease and desist to the producers of the act, if it was Fancy or Mike Stanfield. That's pretty funny because, that trust fund that that one dude from the act gave her sounds like she pretty much badgered him into it. You know, she was making threats. She emailed them. She had cease and desist sent. She was making big time threats, friends. Then we got another outbound from Gypsy. Just a small email to put an end to one of those days. Baby, I'm not perfect. I make tons of wrong moves, but the one thing you can always count on is my love for you and my willingness to work through mistakes that either of us can and will make through time. It's inevitable in relationships. No matter how happy and perfect, we are no exception. What matters is how we stay a team and take turns being the strong one. I'll lean on you and you lean on me, and together we will make it out of anything without a scratch. You still make me remarkably happy, and I feel loved, appreciated, and wanted, and I only wish to do the same for you. I love you, hubby. XOXOXOXOX. Don't think for a minute you're getting rid of me. I'm like a boomerang. I'll come right back. Miss you. Oh my God, I'm so nervous seeing you again. I get butterflies every single time all over again. LOL. I think about no matter who she's writing to, about every other email is an explanation of how she makes a lot of wrong moves, but she's growing and she's not the same person. Oh, y'all remember what I said earlier about how she's probably taking scripts from self-help relationship boundary books and using those as the basis for her emails to Kian? Listen to this, friends. Outbound from Gypsy. Darling, I want you to know that I am starting to read relationship self help books to try and become a better, more responsible partner for you. I understand that I have been bringing unnecessary drama into our once happy love story, and I am putting all my time and effort into getting us back on that happy little journey. This relationship is my whole world. You are my whole world, and I don't want to lose that. It's far too special, and I love you more than I want to. This book has a lot of good advice. I took this quiz in it to see how stable our relationship is. From my answers, we are in the yellow zones with a score of 16. It reads 12 to 16, you are coming to a yellow light. You need to be cautious. Although you may be happy now in your relationship, your score reveals warning signs of patterns you don't want to get worse. You'll want to take action to protect what you have. Take this time to do something to strengthen your relationship, like spending time together. It could be the best thing for your future together. You can take this quiz as well. It's a point scale quiz. 1 equals never, almost never. 2, once in a while. 3, frequently. The questions are: 1, little arguments escalate into ugly fights with accusations, criticism, name calling, or bringing up past hurts. 2, my partner criticizes or belittles my opinions, feelings, and desires. 3, my partner seems to view my words and actions more negatively than I mean them to be. 4, when we have a problem to solve, it is as if we are on opposite teams. 5, I hold back from telling my partner what I really think and feel. 6, I feel lonely in this relationship. 7, when we argue, one of us withdraws and doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Now I can just imagine Jip going through that quiz, being like, oh yeah, Ken withdrew this time. Ken, blah, blah, blah. Oh man, here we go. Now we got an inbound from Ken, and he is pissed, friends. Pissed. I was thinking for quite some time that their breakup might be kind of like their engagement, where Gypsy just kept doing it and Ken kind of went along. But no, we have a point here where he actually is pissed. So this is inbound from Ken. It also goes to show that Jip just cannot help herself from cheating. She's probably, I guarantee she's cheating on him now. Okay, inbound from Kim. Don't make me out to be some kind of asshole. I'm completely in the right here. It's clear as day to see it. You purposefully hid the fact that you reached out to your ex boyfriend, not just a friend, as you put it, someone who, even after knowing you were in a relationship, told you how he would wait for you if anything ever happened to us, and said how he wants to make all kinds of love to you. Would I feel uncomfortable? Of course I would. And you know that, which is why you chose not to tell me. You can spin it however you want, but you know that what you were doing was shady. You would feel the exact same if I had been contacting one of my exes. This whole situation would be different if you had just told me. I don't want you to apologize because you don't mean it. You even said in your own words tonight you didn't feel bad about it, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad about it. If I wanted any outcome of this situation, it's for you to understand that by you doing things behind my back, it's going to cause problems down the road when I find out about them. It's a complete breach of trust. I have no problem with you having guy friends. That's not at all the point here. It's that you were contacting him and calling him and hiding that from me. I talk to you every day and ask how your day was. So there's no way you could have just missed those details when you tell me about what you were up to that day. Again, that's shady. You tell me just a few days ago you want things to go smoother between us, then this comes up. So what do you really want, Gypsy? How can we be talking about marriage if we can't even trust one another? All we have is each other's word. This is not me telling you not to talk to people. I want you to have as many friends as you want. This isn't about Sebastian personally. It's the principle. It's just to not hide things that you know would get a reaction from me. Are we a team or not? You tell me. Ooh, Kian found a little backbone, friends. He got his sassy on. Sounds like he had enough of her shit at one point. It's weird how they all have enough of her shit at one point, but they all come back. They all come crawling back. I don't know what it is. Very weird. What do y'all think made him come crawling back, friends? Let me know in the comments. Then we got an outbound from Gypsy. My dear hubby blank. 3 more days until I get to hold your hands. Smile. It's been a rough few weeks between us, and I just need a little time to bring back that flame. I really needed to be reminded of why we are together and why I gave you my heart. Sometimes those reasons get lost and just need to be found again. I love you and can't wait for our weekend at Cafe de Chillicothe. XOXOXOX. Jip. P.S. Have a cherry Dr. Pepper waiting for me. Lord. Okay, and then another outbound from Jip. Baby, please take some pics and videos from your trip to send to me. If you can, I would love the ones written below. Smile. 1. Video of you in the airport. Pic of you in the airport. 2. Video of you in the hotel room chilling in your boxers and a shirt. I'm going to beg until I get it. Winky. 3. 2 selfies to add to my tablet gallery. I love you. XOXOXOX. That's just a weird list to me, friends. Like, she listed 3 things, but 2 of the items on the list consist of 2 things. Like, it's 5 things, but a list of 3. That just struck me as strange. Am I reaching there, friends? And then Ken comes back with another email where he's back in the fold. He's done being pissed. Let's see what he's got to say, friends. These are just my responses to the emails that you sent last week, but I'm just now getting. I know we already talked about all this on our visit, but I just want to say this anyway. Babe, neither of us are perfect. We're both living our lives together, yet separate. Truth is, I do get lonely a lot sometimes. But just because I want to wake up and look over at your gorgeous, frizzy haired, tired eyed smile and just give you a huge kiss on your nose and tell you that I love you every morning. But I cope with that because I know in my heart I still have you. And then you call me just to say good morning. I get the same rush of excitement and warm feeling all over my chest. It's true. That isn't an exaggeration that I'd get even with you by my side because you are my comfort. You are my stress relief. You are the only human soul on this earth who knows the ins and outs of who I am as a person. Yet I don't feel fear. I feel ecstatic. Gypsy, this past year and a half of our relationship and almost 2 years since we met has been nothing short of breathtaking. And I just don't know how you do it, but you always leave me in a state of awe and want more and more of you. Even when we get into our fights, I sit in my room and just think of how we can get past this. Because even though you turn into a gremlin sometimes and get on my nerves, there's something about you that when I open my phone and see your picture, I just laugh and smile, even after a 3-hour fight over the phone. If that's not God slapping me in the face saying, "Bro, that's your girl. You love her and she loves you. So get it together," then I don't know what is. Smile. We are a team 100%. The dynamic duo, the gruesome twosome. You're my ride or die, and I feel invincible with you. So let's keep going. Wink face. Here's cheesy Kian. LOL. You always have me to lean on no matter what happens. I want us to be able to talk about things because our minds best think when we put them together, not so much when we get isolated and get into our heads alone. Just never forget I love, love, love you. And I appreciate all that you are and have done for me. Even during the visit, when you casually said, "I don't know why you like me. I just wanted to grab and shake you and say, because you're the most unbelievable woman who has more strength and the most hilarious, loving personality than any girl I've ever met, whose sense of humor bonds with mine like no one I've ever met, who I can drive around for 2 hours and look for Amish people and just laugh and have a great time doing it, who I can go grocery shopping with on the phone and make it a date somehow, who has a smile that even when I'm trying my hardest to keep it together to be strong, makes me crumble and just want to kiss you more than I need to breathe. Who makes a trip to Chillicothe, Missouri in the dead of winter feel like a sunny vacation in the Bahamas. And I could go on and on. No question, you're my one and only, and I'm here forever. I ain't throwing no boomerang. You are my sword and my shield, and we'll get through any battle together. I love you with all my heart. Okay, there's a few things I noticed in this one, friends. So clearly there's the obvious things. He called her gremlin. Hilarious because we've all been watching Radiant Brent call Gypsy a gremlin for, a year and a half now. He calls them the gruesome twosome, which sounds like he's pretty chill with the fact that he's in love with a murderer. But I've always wondered what Gypsy was talking about whenever she was describing Amish hunting in other emails. Well, I guess Kian just told us here. I can drive around for 2 hours and look for Amish people and just laugh. Why in the hell are they laughing at Amish people, making fun of Amish people? Southwest Missouri, where Gypsy got her whole, "Oh, I'm a sick cancer invalid princess" treatment, was full of a lot of Amish communities, Amish Mennonite, and a few other off branches. Her and Dee Dee spent a lot of time at the Amish store. The kids would try and bring, animals and stuff to show Gypsy in her wheelchair. And I've made the point a lot that Gypsy and her friends always screeching, "Well, even if the medical abuse never happened, Gypsy wanted to be a real girl. It was abusive the way Dee Dee kept her from being a real girl." And I've said over and over, there's a whole bunch of kids in the Amish communities, in the FLDS, and other extremely conservative communities who really just want to be normal, real kids, but instead they're homeschooled. They got to dress like Laura Ingalls Wilder or like something off the Quaker Oats box and go to only a religion approved school or homeschooled. And they're not killing their parents. Some of you know I talked to Mike King whenever we were at CrimeCon. He is the retired police officer who helped bring down Warren Jeffs, the FLDS jailed prophet who had, I don't know, somewhere around 100 underage quote unquote brides. I asked Mike King, has there been an instance of any of the abused kids in the FLDS killing one or both or, any combo thereof of their parents to get away? And he said, no, it hasn't happened. Anyway, that just really annoyed me to realize the whole Amish hunting thing they've been talking about is literally just Gypsy and Ken making fun of people who look different when Gypsy spent her whole life looking different. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think in the comments, friends. Oh, yeah. Apparently, there was some sort of catalog actually called the Gypsy Rose Catalog, and Gypsy talks about it here. We got an outbound to Kian. I'm about to make an order from the catalog, Gypsy Rose. I'm also buying you a matching hoodie to go with this dual dress skirt for me. It's totally hippie style. The top I'm getting is a pink crochet halter top, and I'll have it sent home to you so that it will be waiting for me when I come home. Smile. Love you so much. I find it hilarious that Gypsy spent literally years in prison telling everybody that she's a free spirited hippie type, Renaissance and hippie clothes all the way. And then she gets out and instantly starts trying to dress like the most basic Kardashian imaginable and trying to go that sort of influencer route. Have we ever seen her in anything hippie style or Renaissance style for that matter? Just like how she's always talking about how, oh, when she gets out, she's gonna wear this high of heels and these short skirts and blah, blah, blah. This is what we actually see her in all the time. Okay, we got another outbound from Gypsy. Baby, I put the special visit request in early and I put the food visit for Saturday, January 26th. Smile. I also made two vendor orders, one to Gypsy Rose and one to Lakeside Collection, so both packages will be shipped home with you. Smile. I bought two tops and a skirt dress for me, a gray and brown hoodie for you that matches my skirt and dress, and a bumper sticker that says, Make love, not war. Smile. Then from Lakeside Collection, I bought us each a Star Wars Snuggie, Darth Vader for you and Stormtrooper for me. Smile. You know what's funny? Most things I buy are for you to keep cozy warm. LOL. Love you so much. XOXO. Wiggy. And outbound again from Jip. Baby, first, happy new year. Second, I'm so upset. I was at the phone 2 minutes until midnight and went to call you, and it said, You cannot make calls at this time. The phones were already shut off. Sad face. That just ruined my whole night. Okay, so next year's Eve, I'll call 10 minutes till so I could at least say goodnight. Trial and error, right? Smile. Well, aside from that, it's 2019. Smile. And it's going to be a great year, the year of us. Smile. It is one more closer to coming home to the most wonderfully amazing hubby that I could never truly be that deserving of, but am very thankful and blessed to call mine. Smile heart. As we begin the year, I think back at the most memorable moments we had back together in 2018. Me laughing and letting out a snort during our visit sticks out in my mind. LOL. I thought for sure that would be a total turnoff for you, but you seemed amused by it, as was the CO, LOL, smile. Then there was that heartfelt day in June that you put aside your dislike for my mother, blank, and prayed with me on the anniversary of her passing. That was really sensitive and supportive of you, and it made me appreciate you that much more. Oh, and can't forget our first fight. I was never really upset with you. I was more annoyed with your stubbornness than anything, and at the same time, fighting the urge to want to kiss you if I could do it in that moment. I wanted to have hard makeup sex halfway into the fight. LOL. What can I say? I'm a sucker for a man that ruffles my feathers in all the best ways. Winky. I love every moment of our relationship. The ups are sky high and the downs never hit the floor, as we both will never let each other hit bottom. I'll always use that charm to levitate us just above the ground. HP reference. Darling, I look forward to the coming moments we have yet to make. I love you as big as the sky. You're Sully. Outbound from Jip. Anytime, honey. I'm glad you liked the peek inside my mind with the story, babe. Smile. Now you understand how difficult it is to focus in class with fantasies like that popping up in my daydreams. LOL. I am super soaked. I mean, stoked. Smile. To hug. To see you. Hug and kiss you. Smile. I can't wait, sweetie. I love you. Heart. XOXOXO. Lick. Inbound from Kian. Sounds like maybe he's been skiing or something because he's on a high peak, about to go down a slope. I'm just so insanely happy that I'm going to see you in a few weeks. Gypsy, you are truly nothing more than an absolute remarkable woman. You have brought more happiness and love to my life than I ever experienced before. Love is more precious than anything else the world can offer, and for that, I'm a billionaire. I don't know how you do it, but you speak a language only my soul can understand. You just get me. You listen to me. You understand me. And for that, I can't imagine you not in my life. You have to get out of your head. Your insecurities are trying to tear you apart. Throw that shit in the backseat and know that I'm here. I want to be here. I love you, and we're on this drive together. I'm just one number away. Never forget that. No matter what is on your mind, I'm here to listen. I want to be someone you know you can count on for anything, always. I love you. Blank. Outbound from Jip. Honey, you have broke through my stubborn mind and insecurity. We're still engaged. Smile. XOXOXOXOXO. Next time you plan to marry me, you best make good on that decision. Truth is, after going back and forth on this topic, the emotional roller coaster, in fact, I just miss you so bad. I feel now more than ever we need these visits so we can release some stress and just have fun together. I enjoy our visits now more than ever. So much there is never a moment that I'm bored or uninterested in our conversation. I'm always so completely consumed in every bit of the moments we share. It's like that magnetic pull towards you gets stronger each time I see you. And each time I fall more in love with you. I couldn't break away from this even if I wanted to. You asked me, what do I want from this relationship? I want what I've always wanted from day one, which is you, just you. I love you, hubby. Blink. Gee. And then we got another outbound from Jip going back and forth. Dearest love of my life, I know I know that I promised that I would call you every day, but after last night, I really need some time and space to get my head clear and figure out how to appropriately finish this topic of conversation. I can't hide my emotions from you. I still want to see you in a few weeks, but please understand this is something I was really happy and looking forward to. I feel embarrassed and feel like an idiot for being as excited as I was. So please give me a little time to be disappointed. I truly do not want to go against your family's wishes, so I understand and will put aside my feelings and desires and call off the wedding engagement plans. Besides, you deserve better, and that is the real reason why I agree we shouldn't do it after all. I was caught up in the idea of being officially yours and, like you, wanted some kind of security in knowing we were tied to each other. Not that that was the only reason, because the main reason was being that I love you more than I could have ever dreamed of, but you wearing a ring while serving drinks to needy, lonely, desperate bitches probably would make me sleep a little better at night, just as me having your last name and my own would flake off all the guys who hit on me via email, mail, still get creepy weirdos, by the way. Now I'm attracting 40 and 50-year-old, 300-pound bald dudes. Cringes. Save me. LOL. Only a few are around my age and okay looking, but no one in comparison to my one and only. Anyway, my point being that we both have small, teeny tiny insecurity and want solid reassurance that both of us are 100% committed to each other. And we both thought that getting married would be that reassurance we want and need. So believe me, I understand. In the end, I just want to make you happy and feel loved and appreciated. And if what you want is to wait, then I'll wait for you. I love you. XOXOX. So after Gypsy goes off like that, you know how her ups and downs are. Well, we got this outbound from Gyp. Blake, I feel like you were so far away from me. Please tell me what I did to make you pull away. I feel like we were so close, and all of a sudden you seem distant. Is it the wedding? Are you having second thoughts? Have you met someone else? Did you fuck someone else and just can't tell me? Are you upset with me? What is it? Please just tell me. I've called you so many times tonight. You could have at least picked up to say I'm too busy. Fuck off something. Now I'm pissed at you because I'm worried sick something is wrong. Outbound from Gypsy. Dear ass bud, I'm not calling you. I'm on vacation to fuck Blankland. Outbound from Gypsy. That was harsh. I'm sorry. I love you. Hopefully, there is an understandable reason for last night. My emotions are just so high when it involves you. Outbound from Gypsy. Baby, I'm sorry I overreacted. My biggest fear is you breaking my heart. Ignore my earlier emails. LOL. My inner psycho came out to play tongue piece. You're my everything. You have all of me. XOXOXOX. Love you. Heart. You're crazy prison boo thang. LOL. JK. Love your future wifey. Outbound from Gypsy. Browsing my contacts looking for a boo thing. I'm lonely and cold. Come be my late night boy toy. Spiel. Outbound from Gypsy. My lover and soulmate, I just wanted to tell you that I love you and I do appreciate you being sensitive about what we talked about a few days ago. However, please don't shut me down if I want to try and have what small intimacy we can. Please know that I in no way feel uncomfortable with you, as you know me to my core. I adore you, and all I meant is I am trying to become everything you need me to be as a best friend, a lover, a wife, and your other puzzle piece. Yes, we do take on hardships together, and we are there for each other through our struggles and our past. Right now, I would love to just wake up in your arms, kiss you with emotion, as you call it, aka French kiss, lol, and make love all morning long because I know that you are mine and I know you love me and I want to feel every inch of that love all on me. Heart. And yeah, truth be told, I have never made love before, but I know when I do, it will be pretty amazingly breathtaking because it's with my perfect husband, who I just can't even put into words how much I love you. Have a good day at work, and I will call you soon. XOXOXO. Love, wifey. And then the last one we have outbound from her to Kian in this batch are the bad nightmares are back. Loud. I can imagine. So, what do y'all think, friends? That was a pretty little roller coaster insight there into their 2018 2019 relationship again. And once again, it really sounds like we just have Gypsy pushing over and over and over, trying to get Ken to even just accidentally agree to getting married. And him going along with it until she talked to the Sebastian guy and he found out about it. Well, we will go out with a little palate cleanser, friends. I hope everyone's having a good day and had a fun Halloween. Let me know what you think in the comments.